Yeah, so of course, see, if you're a research scientist, you hope to have many satisfying events in your life in terms of your work, and I had a very early one, really. It was while I was doing my PhD. One of the problems with trying to identify dopamine cells in the mollusks and also in other invertebrates, and nobody had ever really found a big dopamine nerve cell, big cell that contained dopamine that they could use to stick an electrode in and measure responses from. It was easy to find big cells that contained serotonin or 5-HT, but not dopamine. So I always thought that I'd really like to find a big dopamine cell. And by chance it did happen for me, because there was another student who was interested in hemoglobin in snail brains, and she had got or bought on her funding 500 Planorbis corneus snails. They're pond snails, and I agreed together with somebody else to help her dissect them all and collect the fluid that contained the hemoglobin, and in exchange I had a few of these snails, and I immediately took these snails and did the fluorescence histochemistry to see whether I could identify dopamine in any of the large nerve cells, and there was one, clear as anything, and quite large enough to stick an electrode in. And it's been widely used for such work since then.